Refugees. The place is full of them.
Yes? All right, I'll come right away. Ruth, what did you bring a hat box for?
Oh, I'll take that. I can't see the large case.
Here's one. The other
where
one is
Hermann
behind.
Goering will arrive tonight for meetings with Premier Benito Mussolini. It is expected that the Italian Chief of State and Adolf Hitler's Special Envoy will discuss ways to strengthen the alliance between the two countries. Also in Rome, Pope Pius XII stated that the Vatican foresees no threat of war in the immediate future. In London, however, authorities continued with plans for mass evacuations of the city in the event of hostilities.
We'll have to hurry, Ravic. Another one of those back alley abortions. She came in about an hour ago. Crawl in is more like it. Whoever did the job really chopped her up. Pressure?
Falling. 90 over 60. Pulse 110.
Damn it.
Mr. Ravic, please.
I don't want to remind you again, Nurse Eugenie. It's Dr. Ravic.
Retractor? Clem. Pressure?
Stabilizing. 110 over 80. Pulse 95.
The colony must be taking effect.
Good. I think we've done it.
Good work, Ravic, as always.
She got here in time, that was all.
You got here in time.
Ah, yes. All right, Eugenie, I'll smoke outside.
I'll join you in a minute. How many times I have to tell you this? Show more respect to Dr. Ravic.
I do my job. I don't have to be polite about it. He doesn't practice here.
Look, Mr. Stewart. You know very well that in Germany he was the chief surgeon of the Munich hospital.
But this is France, Dr. Weber. He should be glad to work at all. I'm sure he's living here illegally.
That is none of your business. Ravic?
Yeah.
Can I give you a lift?
No, thanks, I'll walk.
There won't be much of a fee tonight. All the girl had was 100 francs. That would mean only 25 for you. I'll make it up to 50.
Oh, 25 will be fine. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't work at all, would I?
Why haven't you ever got yourself a small apartment?
Why? Because I'd need a passport or a visa for that. At the Hotel Victoria, where I'm staying, all those niceties are taken care of.
Uh-huh.
I know. Bribes to the police, perhaps. Who knows? At any rate, it's a comfortable and impersonal way of living. Thank you.
You must be tired. Let me drive you to your hotel.
No, I'll walk.
Well, it's late.
I'll walk. Let me know if you need me again. Good night, Weber.
I will. Good night, Ravic.
Why are you protecting Jews?
Good to see you. Choo-choo.
I hear Jacqueline is doing very well, thanks to you.
Yes, did Ravic tell you that?
Yes.
Good. I apologize.
It's very late. Too late, I'm afraid. Unless that fellow decides not to go with Leanne.
No, I didn't come here for a girl. How are you?
Well, it's nice to see you anyhow.
Good to see you.
I was going to phone you. Would it be possible for you to examine the girls on Thursday instead of Friday, just for this week, if it won't inconvenience you?
Yes, of course, no inconvenience.
Why are you here?
Came to ask you to have a drink with me.
I don't believe that, but maybe a small one.
Come on. Good. How are you?
It's been a long day.
It has?
Yeah. Would you believe they start coming in here at 10 o'clock in the morning?
In the morning?
Yeah, I've never seen so many foreigners in Paris.
You deserve a drink. You both deserve a drink. Salut.
Salut.
Good to see you.
What do you think, Ravic? Will there be a war? Do you think anybody could be so foolish as to start another war only 20 years after the first?
I don't know. I try not to think of it. I thought too long and too often about the last war.
Somehow, I don't think it's good for you to be alone tonight. Tired?
Well, not tired enough to sleep, no. Tell me something, Roland.
Anything.
I wanted to ask you. What do you think about at night, just before you fall asleep?
Leaving here, going back to the town I came from, and opening a cafe with the money I've saved. It's just a small cafe, very elegant.
Very elegant. Oh.
And respectable.
And respectable, too. Wow. You know, Roland, you're a woman of great common sense. You know exactly what you want.
And you, Ravic? What do you want?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you sure it was him?
Positive.
And you could have been mistaken. After all, the man you followed.
It was not the man I started to follow, I'm sure of that.
The time of day, the light.
The light had nothing to do with it, Boris. You think I could make a mistake about the man who put me in a concentration camp, had me tortured?
Now, listen, Ravic, just remember who you're talking to, eh? The Bolsheviks weren't exactly amateurs when it came to brutality, you know. And one thing I have learned, when you dream forever of revenge, you can't wake up to illusion. You could have been mistaken. Let's go back to my apartment, eh? Play some chess.
No, I don't want to play chess. For nearly 5 years I waited to get my hands on this man. Maybe I saw him, maybe I didn't. However, I lost him. So I'm in no mood to play chess.
All right. We get drunk. Hey, What we do doesn't matter as long as we keep you from chasing up and down every street and alleyway in Paris. Ravic, listen, if you really did see Huck, you will see him again. The part of this city that foreigners know is a very small town. Everybody sees everybody all the time.
No, you're probably right.
Oh, I know I'm right. I'm right about playing chess, too.
No time. Good night. Hey, you don't really want to do that? The water's very cold now. Eh? You all right?
Could I have a cigarette?
Oh, here. Be careful. It is very strong. It's Algerian. Don't you think you'd better go home?
Home?
Yes, you don't want to be picked up by the police, do you? You tired?
I don't know, I suppose so.
Too tired to sleep? Yes, that can happen. Hello, come along with me. I'll buy you a drink. Come on, don't be afraid. I'll buy a drink. Come on. Salute. It doesn't help much, but it does warm you up. Drink it down all at once. It's good. The waiter, whatever it is that troubles you, you mustn't take it too hard, especially at night. The night exaggerates everything.
You don't have to come for me.
All the better. Isn't there anyone you could stay with? A friend? Anyone?
Nobody.
Your papers in order?
Yes, I'm not a refugee.
You've got to go somewhere. You can't stand here all night.
You're right. I'll find somewhere. You needn't trouble yourself about me anymore. Thank you very much for your trouble.
Oh, damn it. Hey! Come along with me. Do you want something to drink?
No. No, thank you. If I could just sit here for a moment.
Yes. All night if you want. Stay and sleep.
You should have left me where you found me now, I don't think. I don't want to disturb you.
Oh, you won't. How? It won't be the first time somebody stayed here because they had nowhere else to go. This hotel is for refugees. Look, you sleep on the bed and I'll stay on the sofa.
No, I'll stay here.
All right. There's some pajamas in the dresser, and do you want the bathroom?
Do you have any idea how bored I am with violence? How much it costs me to inflict pain?
Cold? You frightened? Of me? Was he outside? All right. Come here. Come on.
I'm sorry if I woke you.
Have you been up long?
I couldn't sleep. I don't know what kept me sitting here. I should be going.
You know your way?
No, I don't know Paris at all.
Where are you staying?
Hotel Verdun.
Oh, yes. Well, it's not far. I'll get ready and I'll show you. Would you like some coffee? It's the only thing that's good here. We both have time enough for that.
I should be going. Maybe, you know what has to be done when
When what?
when a man dies.
How did he die? Did you kill him?
No,
Well, what happened?
he died. I was so afraid. I ran away.
Listen, didn't you call the doctor?
He did, doctors. I tried to phone.
Listen to me. Is he still at the hotel? Did you tell the owner of the hotel what happened?
No, I was too afraid. I left him there like that.
I'll get dressed and go with you. All right, I'll go with you. Was he your husband? You wait here. Stay outside.
You're a doctor. Then you must know what made him...
It's probably pneumonia.
Oh, no, not yet. Please. The truth is, we didn't make each other very happy. We came to Paris so we could separate. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Passy 4273, please. Our friend downstairs has probably contacted the police now. The less we have to do with them, the better. Dr. Weber, please. Start packing. Start packing! Now. Weber? This is Ravic. Listen, I need a favor. I'm at the Hotel Verdun, room 14. A man has died of natural causes here. I want that on the death certificate. Yes. If I've gone by the time you get here, contact the owner of the hotel as soon as possible. Hotel Verdun, room 14. Thank you.
Can't you sign the certificate?
No. Do you know how much was owing on the bill?
No, nothing as far as I know. He always paid in advance.
Do you know where he kept his wallet?
Yes, some days. Hello.
All right, now, you take this. You have to live. If you don't, you'll only stay locked up in police headquarters. Come on, you have to live. There's no time to be sentimental. Take it. You finished? Right. And we must hurry. Ask no questions. Just hurry.
Madame, monsieur.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aren't you taking me to your hotel?
I thought you'd be more comfortable at this one.
I see.
Do you like the room?
Yes.
Good.
I've just realized something.
What?
I've never told you my name. It's Joan. Joan Madou.
You don't seem French.
Strange pedigree.
Well, my name is Ravic.
Dr. Ravic?
No, just Ravic. Thank you.
I never heard you order that.
No, you didn't. You know, if there's a bottle of Calvados within 3 blocks, it just comes to me. You understand? I'm like a magnet. Calvados.
Oh, you can be very charming.
You sound very surprised.
Well, just pleased. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, first, you can have a drink with me before I go.
You're not staying?
No. Salut.
Salut.
You know, you ought to try and get some sleep.
Yes.
Tomorrow, everything will seem different. All you need is some sleep and a little time. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Good. Maybe we'll run into each other again sometime.
Maybe.
Goodbye.
believe the gloom of these surroundings. The catacombs of this hotel, refugees.
Excuse me, sir. This came for you.
Thank you.
Who brought it? Oh, a woman. I mean a lady.
The woman you told me about.
It would appear so, yes. No card or anything.
You never bothered to see her again.
No, why should I? We spent the night together, that's all. It was of no consequence.
Nonsense, nonsense. That is the least important thing in the world. As long as there is no love in it. I knew a woman once who said that it was easier to sleep with a man than to call him by his first name. The world gets harsher every day, Ravic. This is not thank you. This is a cry for help.
All right. I'll go and see her tomorrow.
Fine, fine. Now, please, stop talking so much. Who was white?
You were.
Oh.
Oh, it's so good to be like this. With someone.
Have you thought about what you're going to do?
No, not yet. I have to try and find some kind of work. I say so to myself every day, but...
I understand you're an actress. The concierge told me when I asked him for your name.
You forgot it?
Yes.
Well, I'm a singer. My mother was an English actress who married well. But after my father died, we traveled from one city to another, all over Europe.
Where's your mother now?
She died 2 years ago. I've played in clubs, here and there. My friend, the man you saw, he owned a club in Brussels.
Why don't you go back to England?
No. No, I feel even more out of place there.
You know, I have a friend who is the doorman of the Scheherazade. He seems to know everybody in the world. He might be able to get you a job there, at the Scheherazade.
Oh, that would make the nights easier. I dread this moment, especially at night, coming into a room knowing there's nothing waiting but a suitcase.
Well, this was waiting. It's a good night to drink.
Yes. A bad night for being left alone. God, I hated that he died knowing I didn't love him.
Hey, come on. Regret is useless. Stop it. Salud.
Salud. It's not very amusing for you being here with me. You came out of pity, but I thank you anyway.
No, it wasn't out of pity.
Well, you let me talk, that helped.
Good. Well, good night.
Do you really want to go?
Yes, I must. I have to operate early in the morning.
Tomorrow I'll have courage. But tonight I can't be alone, please.
All right. It wouldn't be my first night watch. Rain. I remember the sound of it one night in the trenches during the war. It's just before an enemy attack. It's very cold, bitter driving rain. We were all huddled together, just waiting, terrified, waiting for death. It was the end of everything we knew. Now,
Yes?
it was happening all over again. Everything that holds things together is going from our lives now. Forever. I'm sorry to keep talking about the past like this.
Doesn't matter. I like to hear your voice in the dark.
Well, when you get tired of it, just stop listening.
I'm not tired. I'm quite awake. And cold.
Good night, Joan.
Don't you think it's time? Why are you protecting Jews? We know you helped the Jew, Rosenberg, to escape. You will be punished for that. But what we really want to know is who helped him after he left you. How did he get out of the country? And if you won't tell us that, my dear Jew-loving friend, do you have any idea how bored I am with violence? How much it costs me to inflict pain. How it assaults my spirit.
When I was being trained for my job, my superiors insisted upon one cardinal rule. I've never forgotten it. I've seen the proof over and over again. The rule was human behavior is governed not by ethics, not by passion, but by cliché. For example, take that tired old maxim, every man has his price.
Simple. There. At last, the unsealing of the lips. Cliché triumphs, you see? And now, you will say...
Let her go. She knows nothing about this. Please let her go. She knows nothing about what I've done. She knows nothing about thrust. I hardly know the woman. I only had a few drinks with her. Please let her go. Please let her go.
Do you know what happens next? Cliché again.
On now! Fire! I've got to find him. So close, I almost had him.
And what would you have done, eh? Slit his throat in a nightclub, torn him to pieces in the street? Ravic, listen, I know what is in your heart, believe me. I understand that this must be planned carefully. When you see him again.
If I see him.
Very well, then if you see him again, follow him, find out where he lives, nothing else. The rest can be worked out later. Listen. Tonight, take my advice. You're carrying around too much poison inside you. It will kill you before you can kill him. Go to the Scheherazade. Drink some wine.
No, not tonight.
Ravic, listen. Joan wanted it to be a surprise for you, but I managed to get her a job. Singing in the Scheherazade. It would be nice if you were there.
I don't want to go to the Scheherazade.
Don't argue. Go.
All right. All right, I will.
J'attendrai le jour et la nuit, j'attendrai toujours ton retour. J'attendrai qu'un oiseau qui s'enfuit viens chercher l'oubli dans son nid. Le temps passe et court en battant tristement dans mon cœur lourd. Et pourtant, j'attendrai ton retour. J'attendrai le jour et la nuit, j'attendrai toujours ton retour. J'attendrai qu'un oiseau qui s'enfuit viens chercher l'oubli dans son nid. Le temps passe à court en battant tristement dans mon cœur lourd. Et pourtant, j'attendrai ton retour. Careful, you said. It's very strong, Algerian.
Yes.
And then you gave me the cigarette you'd lit just like tonight.
That was a frightened, exhausted woman. Not what you are now.
Did you like my singing?
You did very well.
Oh, I'm glad you're not a newspaper critic. I've been waiting for you. Did you know?
this night. The charm of the unknown is gone. The charm of familiarity is yet to come. Shall we survive it?
We'll survive it.
Joan? Joan?
We're taking a lot of time over that move.
I'm thinking about it.
So I see. We have a new arrival.
Who?
The man playing the piano. His name is Meyer. The others call him the Bird of Death.
Why did they call him that?
Because he can smell it, and always, just in time, he leaves. 2 months before Hitler came to power, he got out of Germany. He flew away from Vienna a month before the Nazis marched in. Another flight 6 weeks before they took Prague. Aren't you ever going to make that move?
When I'm ready.
Those 3 behind you. Wiesenthal, he's having an affair with Mrs. Goldberg. They get together for 2 hours every morning. That is when the old man goes to the American embassy to see if they might have changed their mind about giving him a visa.
Boris, you're just an old gossip.
I'm also a connoisseur of the human heart. The night before last, when you and Joan Madou walked out of the Scheherazade together, I thought that finally there might be some hope for you. You and Joan Madou.
We spent the night together. I came back next morning, she'd gone. That's all there was to it.
You didn't telephone to find out why?
I assume she had good reason. Anyway, there are more important things to think about.
More violent, perhaps. Not necessarily more important.
Checkmate.
Hello, Ravic.
Oh.
Where were you last night? I came, but I thought you'd gone out because you didn't want to see me.
I waited for you. Then I thought you weren't coming back, so I left.
I left too.
Why?
Because I was so afraid of the way I was feeling for you.
Oh. Yes, words in the dark. Next you'll be telling me that you love me.
I love you.
Huh. Love.
Why do you resist? Something in you is closed up and you won't let anyone in.
It's good that you're here. You understand that? That's worth more than 1,000 other words.
It doesn't mean anything, nothing at all. You must love me. That is all. Just love me.
Come on, let's get out of Paris. We spend too much time in rooms. We live too much in rooms. We make love too much in rooms. Let's go to Normandy. Normandy, if you can get time off from the Scheherazade.
Normandy?
Normandy.
Oh!
Rien n'avait plus. 21 rue Jean Peppas.
This is wonderful. I love this game. Is all that wine? Wow, wonderful.
You said?
25. Ravic, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Were you leaving?
Yes?
Without me?
Yes, I was going to drive, then come back.
You're going to leave me behind with those idiots?
You chose to gamble with those idiots. Another cognac, please. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going to drive to?
No in particular.
Take me with you.
What would your idiots say?
You're jealous.
Don't be ridiculous.
Do they serve Calvados here?
Sure they do.
And a Calvados.
Ravic. Don't ever leave me alone. I feel so lonely when you're gone.
Oh.
Just let me love you. And then you can love me whenever you can.
Let's go for that drive. someone call an ambulance? It is all right. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Anyone got a handkerchief? Thank you.
You a doctor, monsieur?
I am, yes. Thank you.
Monsieur! Monsieur!
Yes?
You'll have to come with me to headquarters, monsieur. We'll need a statement.
I'm sorry, I have an urgent appointment. I'm already late. I'd be happy to come in tomorrow.
Now, monsieur. It won't take long.
But... Could I go outside for some fresh air while I'm waiting?
As soon as things are settled, Doctor, you're free to go anywhere.
How is it you're practicing medicine here? As a foreigner, you're not allowed to, you know.
I don't practice. I'm here as a tourist, for pleasure. I told you already.
You also told us you were Czech.
Yes?
And your passport is at the consulate for renewal.
Yes, that's right.
There is no passport in your name at the Czech consulate.
Well, there must be some mistake. The people who answer the telephone don't always know about every passport that comes in for renewal.
This one knew.
Fernand, listen. The doctor stopped to help someone. He didn't have to get involved. Why don't we just take his address?
You're not a Czech. I haven't even got a Czech accent. You're a German, aren't you?
No papers? You'll be deported.
This is the border. Out of the truck. You will run in that direction. You will keep running. You will not turn back. If you do, you'll spend 6 months in jail. If you're arrested. Now go.
Waris, have you heard anything? Anything at all?
Nothing. It has been months and nothing.
Well, it's my last night here. This is where he can reach me if you do hear anything.
Your last night, you say?
Yes. This other man, he's an actor. He's found me a better job. You understand?
I understand.
Boris.
Oh, come. I put my arms around you and give you a proper hug, but I know how you Prussians hate that sort of thing. Oh, go! Come in. You must be exhausted.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even know what to call you.
Still Ravic.
Yeah, I get you a drink. Yeah.
Do you think there's still a room available for me at the Hotel Victoria?
Oh, yes, your old room. She never rented it out. I told her you were in Rouen for a while.
Well, who paid for it?
Oh, it was taken care of.
Thanks.
No emotion, please. I don't think I can stand it. Listen, I tell you what. I take you out for dinner, we celebrate. But first, you must bathe. You smell like a zoo. Yeah.
Something wrong?
It worries me to see you drinking wine. A man comes back after a long absence, he should drink something stronger.
I'm learning to live life more cautiously.
Did you go anywhere before coming to my apartment?
No.
What is wrong?
I caught a cold, sleeping in the fields and barns.
Is that the reason why you're drinking wine?
Are you trying to ask me something, Boris?
No, but you are. Come on, ask me quickly so that we can get it over with.
All right. I phoned her hotel from the station. They told me that she had checked out. So, where is she?
She stopped working in the Scheherazade several weeks ago. A friend was able to get her a better job.
Go on.
She has been back several times, always with the same man.
I see.
I see. You don't see at all. A woman with her lover gone, maybe forever, perhaps even dead. Did you expect anything else? Why did I ever turn you into a romantic?
Oh, Boris. I used to believe that love was a luxury I could not afford. And then, one day, just for a little while. Now it doesn't matter anymore.
What matters to me is you insist on spilling that damn lemonade, drink something decent. A fine Calvados.
No, definitely not Calvados. I'll drink brandy if it'll make you feel better. Out to hell with it. Waiter!
Ravic.
Remarque.
Wonderful to see you back.
You look good.
Your friend Boris told me. You're looking thin. Was it very bad?
No. I'm well. You look well, too.
Good. So why don't we have lunch? I have to operate. A simple job. It won't take long. You can make yourself comfortable in my office.
Can I help?
Oh, it's only an appendectomy beneath your dignity. Why don't you just have a drink?
Hey, come on. Let me operate, please.
Of course.
Thank you.
I should have realized at once.
Thank you.
Oh, you're back.
Hello, John.
How long have you been in Paris?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, and you never tried to find me?
It was probably just as well. You seem to have conquered Paris.
Why didn't you write?
I couldn't.
You're lying.
But has it made any difference?
I waited, Ravic.
Not very long.
I didn't know where you were or when you'd be back, if ever.
Neither did I.
I've been working as an actress. Not very big parts, but they say I'm rather good.
I'm sure you are.
Why are you so cold?
Perhaps it's the way I am.
No. No, you have discovered that there are things in life that you cannot control. So all you have left to control are your thoughts and your feelings.
That is very good. Did you memorize it for a play?
I've learned a great deal about people, Ravic. Perhaps because I've known many different men.
Look at it, Ravic. I once spent an entire precious day off right here where we are standing.
Your message said you had something important to tell me.
Yeah, look around first, Ravic. This place has washed over the history of Paris for centuries. It will be here watching when you and I and even Harker are gone. And believe me, men like him will be gone someday without your help or mine.
You asked me here just to tell me that?
Oh, I do have something to tell you. My friend made inquiries. His contacts are very good. Harker is this stuff. He is not part of the Paris embassy staff, which means that he is not permanently stationed here.
What use is that to me?
I also asked you to come here because I felt this was the place, among such timeless beauty, to lecture you about patience.
I don't want to be lectured.
Patience. In 1917, 3 men killed my father. I know who they are and exactly where they are. I also know that I cannot go to them. But I have waited 22 years, and sooner or later I will kill them, just as you will kill Harker. But patience, my dear friend, patience.
You'll find whatever it is you're looking for more easily, Joan, if you turn on the light. What are you doing here?
I didn't think you'd be here. I thought you'd be out somewhere drinking.
Would it have been better if you'd found me dead drunk?
Yes, it would have helped.
It would have been better if I hadn't come back to Paris at all. So, what are you doing here?
Why do you have to ask? I'm here. Isn't that enough? Are you going to throw me out?
No. Come here. So, tell me again how you see our life together.
Is that really what you want to hear from me?
Why not? What else?
Don't you want to know what happened in between?
Nothing happened. You've come back. That's all that matters.
I have to go, Ravic.
Go? Why did you come here last night?
Because I couldn't stay away. Oh, I can't just leave him because you've suddenly reappeared. It's not his fault. He's been very kind to me.
Oh, yeah. And I want at all costs to be very generous to your lovers.
Just give me a week. In a week, he has to go to Marseille. Then I'll tell him. And that night we'll meet and celebrate all the time we will have together. A week.
1 week.
Thank you.
What's the matter? Didn't you think I'd come?
It is the worst possible time for you to be here.
What do you mean? We planned this meeting a week ago.
I know, but something urgent has come up. So I'll get in touch with you later in the week.
I think I've already told him. I've left everything to be with you. I can't go back there now.
We shall have to wait a little while longer. I have some unfinished business of my own now.
I think I can't go back there. When I told him, do you know what he said?
What?
If I try to leave, he'll kill me. Are you playing games with me, trying to even the score?
I can't go on with this now. Please, Joan, leave. I love you. Trust me.
You never loved me. Go!
I'm sorry. Just go, please. Go.
Excuse me. I say the English will reject the Führer's demands on Poland. That won't help. Do you mind if I sit down for a minute? You'll have to give me credit for a sharp eye. That scar, obviously from your student days, dueling. That means you must be German, correct?
Correct.
I thought so. Bring me a cognac, an old one. Have you lived here long?
Yes.
Have you always lived here?
Yes.
I understand. Some of our best men are Germans living in foreign countries. Oh, excuse me. Von Horn. Von Horn. I thought so. A man's breeding is always apparent. You must know Paris well.
Of course.
I don't mean the museums.
I know exactly what you mean.
The corrupt people. The French. They do have excellent cognac, though. And I hear the brothels are remarkable.
You have been to one?
Mm-hmm. A few. Not the most interesting ones, I'm sure.
I know a few brothels where tourists never go. In fact, I was thinking of going to one tonight.
Were you really?
Would you like me to take you?
It would be a pleasure.
Good.
The trouble is, I'm going back to Berlin.
Well, another time, perhaps.
I shall be back in 2 weeks. And I'll be staying 4 or 5 days. Should be plenty of time for a little foray. I'll phone you. Where do you live?
At the Astoria. It's nearby.
By the way, do you ever have any contact with refugees?
No.
Pity. We're trying to gather all the information we can about the scum who fled from the fatherland. We're especially interested in any communication they may have with people living in Germany. If you ever do hear of anything,
I'll know exactly what to do with it.
Good. I must go. Auf Wiedersehen, Herr von Horn. It's a pleasure. I'll call you in 2 weeks.
I look forward to it. Don't forget.
I'll never forget.
Anything.
Auf Wiedersehen.
The second day, Ravic. It is only the second day.
You think it's mad, this obsession of mine, Boris? And thousands of people are dying in concentration camps. And I have one obsession with this one man. You think it's insane in the end?
Not to me.
Yes, von Horn? Yes, speaking. I'm afraid it's very inconvenient. It's at the Argentine embassy. Now I'm waiting for a visa. Perhaps I could bring it in tomorrow. Yes, of course. I understand. Thank you. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it.
What is it?
It's the assistant manager checking through registration. He says I haven't given the hotel my passport. Of course I haven't. That's why I came in so late at night. He insists. He says the police are getting tougher. He wants it within the hour. Damn it. I can't leave.
You can't stay.
Stand firm. The tensions, however, continue to grow. Despite the conciliatory exchange of notes over the past few days between France, England and Germany, belligerent signals from all three countries continue to proliferate. Herr von Ribbentrop has not budged from his oft-repeated statement that if the Poles remain stubborn, Germany will march. Should this happen, there is little doubt that France and England will fight.
Oh, Monsieur Ravic.
Yes?
I have an urgent message for you from your friend, Boris.
Yes?
He said to be sure to tell you that the man you've been waiting for is at the Osiris.
Thank you.
Think we know each other? Of course. Herr von Horn. Where have you been? I've been trying to phone you. Still at the Astoria Hotel? Why didn't you get in? I'll give you a lift. Aren't you going in there?
No, that's just a place for tourists. I tell you, the best places are just beginning to liven up. Would you like me to take you to one? All right.
I shouldn't have drunk so much cognac.
Where are we going? We're going to a house where beautiful society ladies gather. You know, women whose husbands are too old, women who need a little extra spending money.
Have we time to go there and still... I'll catch the morning train.
Train?
You and I always seem to be meeting just when I'm leaving. As a matter of fact, I did intend to stay a few more days, but the embassy expects the border to be closed any minute now, so I thought I better get back. My suitcase is already at the station.
Oh, well, we have time then.
Where are we?
Port de Boulogne.
How long have we been driving?
About 10 minutes.
No, longer.
No?
I looked at my watch just before I got into the car. We have been driving for half an hour.
No, not as long as that. Just 10 minutes.
Drive back.
But we're almost there now.
Drive back. I have to go back to my hotel.
You said that you're suitcase was already at the station.
Yes, it is, but I've forgotten something at the hotel. Drive it back.
Whatever you like.
You found him.
It's done. It's finished.
How are you?
You never knew who I was. It all happened so quickly. I didn't plan it that way because I wanted him to recognize me. I wanted him to remember me before I killed him. I wanted him to remember my friend, Jacob Hirschfeld, my friend and cellmate, the way he looked after they smashed his body and tortured him and left him to die. I wanted him to remember Sybil, the girl the way he tortured her and raped her in front of me, what he did to her. I wanted him to remember everything before I killed him. It all happened so quickly. I expected to feel elated and triumphant. I felt nothing.
You.
What is it?
You're Ravic. Yes, I do have the right room. I saw you in the restaurant when she went to talk to you.
Yes, I'm Ravic. What do you want?
She... Come quickly. You've got to come.
How long ago did it happen?
I don't know. Perhaps about 3 o'clock. I didn't mean to shoot. But she said she was leaving. She meant it this time. I knew she meant it. She said she was leaving.
Now pull over, let me drive. Come on, pull over.
Did you move her?
I carried her. I thought she might be more comfortable.
She shouldn't have been moved. Phone for an ambulance. Then call Passy 4273. Ask for Dr. Weber. If he's not there, tell them to find him. It's an emergency. Passy 4273. Dr. Weber. Go now! Are you in pain?
Can you get Passy 427?
Yeah. Ravic.
Hello?
Try not to talk.
I can't move my legs.
Rest now.
If you want, I could call Madou. He could be here in 15 minutes. We can keep her stable till then.
It wouldn't do any good. Look. You can see how the bullet is lying. If I even try to get it, it's just a matter of time. Not very much.
Stay with me.
Yes.
Ravic. Why can't I move my arm and my legs? Oh, it hurts. I'm going to die, aren't I?
I want you to rest now. Joan.
Please. Please. Am I going to die?
Yes.
I had just decided to begin living differently. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to suffer.
I won't let you suffer.
You'll give me something.
Yes.
Strong enough. Forever.
Yes.
Please, Ravic, promise. Promise.
When the time comes, Joan.
You know it's all right for you to do it. Because without you, I wouldn't be alive anyway.
Nor I without you. Joan, you made me live. Hard.
I have so much to tell you.
Later.
No, there's no more time. There's so much I have to explain.
I know most of it.
You know, I only loved when it was with you.
I understand.
The others, they were just restless. Ravic. Oh, Ravic, help me. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Let me over.
Oh.
I still.
My love. Oh, Joan. My darling, I love you. You gave God. Oh, God, why? Why? Joan, please, God.
Should I have it?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Ravic. I shall have to make a report to the police. Do you know how it happened?
No.
The police will have enough to do anyway. Have you seen it? No, but then of course you wouldn't have. Poland has been invaded. It's begun.
At least you won't have to endure the war. That's something, isn't it?
Dr. Baby wanted urgently in 102.
Right away. Wait for me in my office, Ravic. And have a drink.
Don't go inside. The police are there.
Yeah, I thought there might be.
I was able to get hold of the identity card of a dead white Russian body for another 18 months. We will go now to the Scheherazade and check the photographs.
No, Boris, thanks. I've been running long enough. I've lived too long with that identity. This time I use my own name.
Something has happened. What is it?
Joan is dead. Listen, one last...
God, what happened?
It was a stupid accident. Listen to me. One last favor. Her body is lying in Weber's hospital. Would you contact Weber for me and arrange for her to be buried, please?
Oh, of course, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Deeply sorry.
Yes, well... You think we shall meet again?
After the war.
Yes. Goodbye, Boris. Thank you. My old friend. Thank you.
Next. Passport.
I have no passport.
Other papers.
I have none.
Illegally here?
Yes.
Jew?
No.
We're going to an internment camp. Pack a bag with enough for 3 days. Here we go again.
Ah, yes. Human beings can stand a great deal.
Je rendrai toujours chercher l'oubli.